Stream is up. We are good to go. Stream
Oh,
is
bollocks.
Up. We are good
I
to
just realised.
go.
I think of what will the set yeah, I did. Oh, okay, that's just my bad then. Um, so yeah, I was meant to set it to one shot with 25% race since there's only 6 drivers. So we're just gonna have to go with the flow here. Oh, oops. Oh, I should have checked, but I just didn't. Definitely. So that's just my bad. So, hello everyone and welcome to the Tier 2 race for the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. We're just starting in this qualifying. Obviously it's meant to be a one shot, but I botched the settings. Yeah, it's an easy mistake to make. So, it'll be all good. So, 16 minutes then of this short quali, followed by a 35% race. Sure of it, since there's only 6 of us. So we've got Never Lucky, Gunner, Adri, RC, Bossy, and Tyler. Obviously, this is the date. Obviously, Lucky and RC they race, and Gunner raced in a Tier 1 yesterday, and wanted to race in Tier 2 today, so they're allowed to. And it looks like they'll be the first one to do a lap here in quali. Well, it should be Gazelle, because obviously, yes, in the Tier 1 race yesterday, we had a Williams that was causing absolute mayhem. But obviously as well, we had like pretty much double the drivers for yesterday. It's a shame we don't get the same turnout for Tier 2, but I think people are more interested in football and stuff the past few weeks, so hopefully they should pick up. And also as well, I think a few people just don't like the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. I'm just gonna go have a look on Discord. See what's. I say it shouldn't be that hard. Obviously, I've missed Gunner's first lap, and Adri does a 30.2. Very nice. I assume Vossi's gonna be next one across the line. Too busy looking at my phone than what's going on in qualifying. Michael. Vossi crossing the line, 28.9. That's pretty much just as fast as... Almost as fast as the pole time yesterday. Hang on, what was the pole time? Was it it was a 29.5, wasn't it? 28.5, wasn't it? But I can't remember without looking at the last stream. I think Vossi is a bit too fast for these drivers. Lucky across the line into third with a 31.0. But we got RC starting a race. And their lap, Tyler's on a lap, coming around the last corner. In the last couple of races as well, Tyler's been fighting a lot with Adri, and at the start of races they would fight a bit with Vossi, because they'll be quite close in like race pace. Oh. I say that, and I think we actually might have. I think we might have a Tyler versus Vossi for the poll here. Tyler with a 28.5. Very nice. Yeah, because as I say, for the last couple of races, Tyler's been fighting with Vossi for the race win. Obviously, would start off strong, but then would fall behind just a little bit. So we'll have to see if Saudi Arabia is a different story. I think already from this qualifying, getting provisional pole ahead of Vossi by 4/10, I think is a good start for Tyler. For the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, which is pretty nice. Also got Vossi on another lap. I should probably not wrong one. That one. So let's see if Vossi's here is on another lap. Coming across the first sector split now. How much up are they? Pretty much 3/10 up. 3.5 tenths up. So Tyler's pole lap might not be looking so pretty towards the end of the lap then. If Vossi's 3/10 up in the first sector, they must have made a small mistake. RC's across the line, done a 30.2, just faster than Adri by about 1/2 tenth. So Vossi will come across the second sector split now. And it's 5/10 up. Gained 2 more tenths in that middle sector. So here we're then in the all-important final sector, probably the fastest sector of the track. We'll have to see what it is as Vossi comes up to the last final corner. Round the hairpin we go. Now foot to the floor. DRS should go flying up and now and across the line now. And it's a 28.1. Almost 9 tenths faster for Vossi. Wow. I'm pretty sure that is close to what Rainer set yesterday for the pole lap. Oh, yesterday's pole lap was a 28.5, says Michael in chat. Thank you. So Vossi's gone faster than yesterday's pole lap. Bruh. Bruh. This man's gone faster than yesterday's pole lap. Could also enable this one so we can see if they're on low fuel or not. Yeah, I think the Haas has got no fuel to do another run. But damn, what a lap from Vossi though. So what is it then? Vossi. So even Tyler's faster than the pole lap yesterday as well. Let's just see how much Tyler's got to gain. Obviously, Tyler's now leaving the pits. We have just over 9 minutes left of the session. Oh, hello. Tyler almost crashed into the wall. Yeah, what a lap, Vossi. What a good lap. 4/10. Basically, Vossi, you're 4/10 faster than what Rainer did yesterday. And Rainer was on pole with a 28.5. You've gone pretty much 4/10 faster than yesterday's pole lap. Like, even Tyler's gone faster than yesterday's pole lap. I'm pretty sure Tyler may have some time to gain. So, yeah. But still, that very decent lap, Vossi. Very, very decent lap. Alright, we'll have to... Okay, so Lucky's just starting on lap, whereas Gunner also in the first sector, so Tyler's on out lap, Adri's on out lap. So Gunner's almost a second up in the on his first time, which is a good start. So if Gunner can find a second, they'll be pretty much at the same pace as Lucky. Yeah, pretty much. Obviously, Adri and RC have obviously they've only done one lap, so if they go faster, then yeah. Well, Gunner's 6/10 up on their previous best, which would see them do a 31.6, unless they gain more time in this last sector. Oh, they've got no. Oh, Gunner's made a mistake somewhere because he's got no energy. No battery left to use. Man must be like using it out on his out lap. He's got some to come to the line. It's almost a full second faster. And Lucky across the line goes 7 times faster, just a 10th off of Adri. And RC, obviously Adri's on a lap. RC's on out lap. Tyler's on a lap but is invalidated. So Tyler should have obviously turned off his ERS, but the ERS is going down. Yep, Tyler, dude, you need to turn off the ERS if you're going to try and do a fast lap. Oh, Adri's almost a second up in the middle sector. RC's out the last corner, going to start their lap. So Adri's like pretty much a full second up. Oh, big snap though there, big slide for Adri. That could hurt their time a little bit, but across the line, what's it going to be? It's still a full second faster. This was that 6/10 off of Tyler. That's a big improvement. But RC across the first sector split, 4/10 up. Not a bad start, rounding the hairpin. Yeah, there's too many corners to count at this track. I lose track of what corners everyone's at. So we'll have to see how much of an improvement RC makes as they come up to the second, as they finish the second sector pretty much now. Still only 5/10 improvement. They're a full second off of Adri, so they need to find some time in this last sector. I'll have to see how much they find. Around the last corner now with a little bit of battery left to deploy, and I was obviously going to use it all up to the line. Here is flying up and across the line. It's only a 6/10 improvement, which I thought they'd be improved by a whole second. But still, a 29.5 is really not that bad. So obviously Tyler's into the pit, has come into the pits. Not even bother going out. Oh god. I do apologise. I do apologise about your. Oh, Gunner's on another lap. 3/10 up. So Gunner still has time to find then. They just have no battery. Are they just burning it all in certain corners? Because they've got no battery again, but they're coming up to the last corner, so they're going to regen some of that. Okay, 11%, 13% battery, which is pretty much, should see them. I can't speak today. 6/10 improvement for Gunner there, though. That's not bad for Gunner. 3/10 off of Lucky. So we'll have to see how Gunner's race pace is compared to Lucky. About 4 minutes left of the session. We'll have to see if people get out for another lap. Obviously, I don't know if Gunner... I'm pretty sure if Gunner goes around quick enough, they should get back to pits in time for another lap. Obviously, Lucky is going out because I assume Lucky will be like, no, I need to get better. I need to do better. I need a bigger gap to Gunner. So we'll have to. So RC is in the pits. They'll probably put a new fresher softs on and get out. I don't think Vossi's gonna really leave the garage to do another lap, honestly. I think Vossi's probably happy enough with their 28-1. But you never know. Vossi might try and get out again, see if they can go into the 27s. Like, if I was Vossi, I would try. But no idea if they will or not. Obviously Gunner's like clearly run out of fuel. Yeah, that car's run out of fuel. That car has definitely run out of fuel. We're going to get yellow flags like everywhere, so I can't see how long's left of time. I assume there should be just about 3 minutes left. Oh, yep, there we go. Vossi's actually is going out for another lap. Now, if Vossi could find pretty much just over a 10th, so realistically, to get in the 27s, they want to find 0.105. So, it looks like Tyler's going out as well. RC's also going to go out. Gunner is in the pits. The lap around here is 1 minute 30, and there's a few corners you can cut to go slightly faster. So if Gunner's car can be rolled back into the pit before, say, about 1 minute 30, so he can get a new set of tyres on, and he could go again, theoretically. But I don't know. I don't know if they're going to try it. Right, we'll go on board with Lucky, because Lucky is on a lap. Whoa, what the? Lucky's front wheels got some airborne there, but they're about 10th and a half up on their previous best, which is a 30.3. We'll have to see how much they improve in this middle sector. And I think with just over a minute left of this session, I don't think Gunner's leaving the pits again. So Gunner will stay P6. So Lucky crossing the second sector split. Roundabout now. How much improvement? Oh, they're down. Oh, Lucky's made a mistake then somewhere in the second sector, so it doesn't look like Lucky's improving. Yeah, that is unfortunate. So Lucky is not going to improve on their lap, so they'll stay P5. So we'll have to see if Tyler can mount some sort of attack onto Vossi in this last part of qualifying. Obviously, Gunner in the pits and is retired. Lucky into the pits is pretty much out of the session. Pretty much everyone's on a lap, so Adji will be the first one to cross the line. They're a full second behind Huh? What just happened to... What the... Huh? Is it me or is Adri just lagging backwards? Oh, and Tyler's invalidated on that lap, so Tyler's not improving. Oh, Vossi's 2/10 up in the middle sector. Vossi's 2/10 up. Obviously, RC can improve as long as they don't invalidate. But Tyler and Adrian definitely not improving because Adrian's just been lagging backwards. Tyler's invalidated. Around the last corner comes Vossi. Foot to the floor. DRS flying up and up to the line. Is it in the 27s? It is not. It's a 28.003 from Vossi. 4 thousandths off the 27s. That is a bit unfortunate. But still, still a good and decent improvement there. Up, and RC's just clattered the wall there. But RC across the line. 1,000th down on their time. I think that's because they clattered the wall, so now we just wait for Adri's car to be rolled into the pits. and then we'll get the race underway. I don't know why I'm yawning for. I do apologize for fudging hell. Not be yawning. I apologize. So there you have it then. So Vossi claims pole by 0.5 of a second to Tyler. About 0.6 back is Adri. A couple tenths behind Adri is RC. And then we've got Lucky and Gunner rounding out the. So Gunner and Lucky like 2 full seconds back from Vossi. Like Vossi, brother, like bruh, you were 5 whole attempts faster than yesterday's pole. And then yesterday's pole was set by a Ferrari. Like, damn. Like that is some lap, Vossi. That is some damn lap. Right. So everyone will now be finalising the setups, and we should be able to get this race underway. I assume it should be 18 laps, maybe 17 laps, I think, for 35%. See, that is just whole lap 1.5 seconds. He's definitely tier 1. Yeah. But I don't think Vossi can do races on Saturday though. I think that's why they race Sunday. Not sure why Vossi's in tier 2, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I put the formation laps on. I always forget sometimes, because I'm always thinking it's going to be 5 lights out then go, but nope, formation laps on. So, RC's already saying this race is over because Vossi's going to win. Probably wrong thing. So, Vossi and Gunner start our videos. Everybody else on the softs. Like this has happened every single race. Vossi's done the opposite strategy to everybody else. So, let's see. We should. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to have a chat with Rainer about that. So I think Vossi and Tyler are definitely fast enough for tier 1. Obviously, it's also as well their availability as well for the day. I think Vossi's being patient to get this going. He's man's at the final corner. It's like, come on, guys, let's chop. Let's get this race underway. Open it. We should be doing like 8, 17, 18 laps. Because there we go, 18 laps. I did set to 35%. There we go, 5 lights are on, and away we go. And we got the terrible camera angle again. Well, I was gonna say, Lucky's got a decent start. Gunner's got a bit of a slow start off the line, but Tyler trying to push past Vossi already into first corner. It looks like they're gonna get the move done. Yep, Vossi has already lost the lead to Tyler. Tyler's up into lead. Obviously, Adri's gonna try and follow suit because obviously Vossi is on the alternate strategy, so these guys will want to try and get through as fast as possible. And looks like Adri's just pushing Vossi through the corners. Up the inside, up the inside of Vossi is Adri there, around the hairpin. The cars are they're still side by side, and they're still gonna be side by side. A little bit of contact there by the look of it, but Adri's sliding out of that corner. Looks like Lucky's on the charge as well. Obviously, Gunner's just miles already out of the DRS of the front of the group. So yeah, Tyler leads, trying to break DRS from Vossi and try to get us away from Vossi as fast as possible, because Vossi is on the alternate strategy. So Vossi will be pitting later than the soft runners. So we'll have to see. How much Tyler can get away before they have to pit. Looks like RC was try to look for a move onto Lucky, but doesn't quite get it. Obviously, Gunner's made a small slide and dropped further back. He's like 2 seconds off the pace. That's unfortunate for Gunner. So, we'll have to see if Adri can try and catch back up to this lead pair. Oh, that's track limits. That is surely a track limits warning for Adri there. Looks like Adri's also dropped Lucky out of DRS, so looks like Lucky's made a mistake somewhere. So Lucky and RC are just in their own little fight together. It looks like RC is just pushing Lucky through this sector, so they'll probably try and look for the DRS move. But Vossi's gonna get past Tyler before DRS is even needed. Blitzing past, there you go. It looks like RC's got past Lucky, so RC will try and want to catch back up to the leading three, with Vossi now back in the lead of this race. Obviously, we'll have to see if Tyler gets them back into turn one. I assume Tyler will try to get. Not if they have a slide like that, but it might actually come under pressure from Adri instead. But does not quite look like it. Also, Tyler's got no battery at all. Now, let's have this enabled just so I can see the battery usage. Because Vossi and Tyler got the same. Adri's pretty much full. RC has half. Lucky's about the same. Obviously, Gunner's miles back. Yeah, so it's a 3-horse race again between Vossi, Tyler, and Adri. These three always seem to have this similar race pace, so they always seem to be together. Up, Adri's got 3-second time penalty. I assume they've got a warning every single time. Oh, hello. Lucky's had a mare, and safety car has been deployed. Yeah, I wonder what's happened to Lucky there. It's either a mistake of their own or something. So the field is definitely going to be bunched up again now. Hit the curb too hard, slip away. Ah, there we go. Lucky's just coming to chat. Yeah. So Lucky says, hit the curb too hard and slipped away. Ah. So we know what happens to Lucky then. Hit the curb and just did a full spin and pretty much into the wall. Right, let's see if people pit. It looks like they're all pit. Vossi 10 seconds for speeding! I saw Tyler! Oh, that's interesting. Vossi and Tyler both getting 10 seconds for speeding. I assume the hard tires are gonna go back on. The hard tires are gonna go on all of their cars, and it'll be hard tires until the end of the race. Is RC putting the hards on? Yep. I assume Gunner will be in for as well for the hards. It looks like it's hard to the end for everybody. Obviously, that is unfortunate. Lucky what happened to them. So it sounds like they've done their own mistakes. Everybody's on the hards. The hard should last until the end, so we shouldn't see any more pit stops. So everybody's on the hard. So penalty-wise, both Vossi and Tyler speed in, getting 10 seconds, and the rest of them don't. So if Adri doesn't get any more penalties, and keeps within 7 seconds of Vossi, they would claim the win. Obviously, we'll have to see. But annoying thing. Did I just see that right? Did Vossi just lag into the safety car? Oh, is the freaking... Wait, is the thing on... No. Wait. Have I made another mistake with the settings? Is this... Because I've lost all... Yeah, I did make another mistake. Apparently the safety car's on broadcast. I'm pretty sure I set it to immersive, but apparently it didn't. That's fine. It takes out a lap out of this race then, I guess. Does make it exciting though. Lucky's like, you're welcome. I was going to say, for some reason, the grid is all over the place right now. Because apparently it's saying RC is like a lap down, and Tyler's at the back, but they're not. Obviously, I hope that fixes when they cross the line. Obviously, Vossi will decide when they go. And there we go, Vossi is gone. We'll have to see if the thing corrects itself as you all go over the line. It doesn't look like it. Something's wrong with Tyler's car. Tyler's just got wing damage. I think yeah, there's something wrong with Tyler's car. Like, Tyler's ghosted, so the game's not registering Tyler. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, oh, there we go. It's finally now fixed itself. I was gonna say, if it doesn't fix itself, we may have to restart, but looks like it's fixed itself now, I think. Even though the Delta's not been fixed, but Tyler's car is now unghosted. Nope, it's now ghosted again. Tyler's having issues. Oh, Tyler's also got no end plates on his front wing. So Adri's like, thank you very much. I'll take second place round the outside. Vossi is just gone. So Tyler has major front wing damage. I wonder what's happened to Tyler. Obviously as well, the game's just not recognizing that Tyler is there. So I think Tyler's into the wall again. Losing another place, so Tyler's going to have to come in to change that front wing. And gets another 10 seconds to speed in the pit lane. Oh, and retires. Okay. That is unfortunate for Tyler. Yeah, I think the game bogged down in spectator mode. It's like Tyler's car was just not there for me. So it's like, that is very unfortunate. So Vossi's currently leading the race. About 2.5 seconds up the road from Adri. Obviously Adri also try and keep. If Adri can keep within pretty much 10 seconds, not 10 seconds, pretty much 7 seconds of Vossi, they will get the win. And obviously they've already got a second gap to RC, who's got a second gap to Gunner. So yeah, I think if Tyler didn't have the front wing damage, this could have been a 3-horse race for the win. But it is not going to be anymore. So we'll just keep on board here with Adri, see if they can catch up to a race leader and keep the gap to RC. Obviously, RC has crept into the DRS range, but didn't have it on that DRS straight. They'll have it for the next one. Yep, RC trying to push to try and catch Adri for second. Obviously, they don't really want to fight too much, because if they fight, it will ruin Adri's chances of the win. Because Adri is 3 seconds now behind Vossi. So RC will probably want to try and follow Adri for a bit, and then maybe overtake a bit in a couple laps time. We're on lap 8 of 18. But RC has just slipped out of DRS again, so either RC's made a small mistake somewhere, or Adri's just faster than them in the first sector. Because that gap has certainly come back down. That went back up. It keeps fluctuating between 9/10 and 1.1 second. That's the gap right now. Gap has come down. Next DRS detection was there on that corner, and RC was in DRS there, so they have got up in their flap. Flap is open. Obviously, Adri and RC are definitely going to fight over second place. Obviously, Adri will want to try and break the DRS so they can break away from RC. I think RC may try go for the move into turn 1. Ooh, not close enough. Not close enough this time around. Because like the more these two try to battle, the more Vossi will get away and just run away with this race. Obviously, Vossi is 4 seconds up the road. Obviously, Adri doesn't have to worry about Gunnar, because Gunnar's like 4 seconds back. Adri will keep a podium regardless. Just the bigger question is it going to be second, or is it going to be third, or could it be first? But obviously, if I was RC, I'd try and get past Adri, or try to get past them as fast as possible, then to try and catch Vossi, who's 10 seconds up the road. Well, not 10 seconds. For about 5 seconds up the road from them. But also bear in mind, Vossi has the 10 seconds of speed in the pits. I assume if Vossi gets a big enough gap, they'll just pit at the end to get rid of the penalty, and then, but we never know. But Vossi getting the 10 seconds is very interesting. We'll have to see here if RC can get past Adri as we come to the last corner, or unless they're going to leave it until the main straight. Looks like they're going to move to the main straight. A lot closer this time around. Yep, 3/10 is the gap. But I assume Adri is not burning battery. Oh, but moves over slightly, so they're side by side into the first corner. But Adri brakes slightly later to keep the place. But with them fighting, it is letting Vossi get further and further away. So is Adri trying to stop RC getting past to stop them going for the race win? It might look like it, so they're now 5 seconds back. We're on lap 10 of 8. Lap 10. Obviously, Adri's got way more battery than the Haas. Right on board of the Haas. I just turned off battery to try and save some more. And the question is, will the Haas try and get the move done into the last corner, or will they leave it for the main straight? Yeah, not really using battery here, so they're just gaining. Oh, what was it? Oh, what was that move from Adri though? What? And RC is just left. Just left of retired on left. Interesting. We've got 3 runners then, and then the gaps are just really big. Yeah, I saw that. Obviously, because I'm spectating. I was gonna say you can just clip. You can go back through the VOD of the stream, RC, and you can clip both those things. I'm pretty sure I got both of them on stream, so you can clip both of them and make a report about it. But yeah, I understand your frustration there, because Adri should not be moving over like that, because that was a bit of aggressive defending there. Okay, there you go. Michael has you. Michael here has got your back. So now the bigger question is, can Adri get back under 7 seconds to claim the win? Not entirely sure, because I think if Adri just played it smart and just DRS swapped with RC, they could have easily both got within that 10-second window. But Adri was just like, nope, don't want to do it. Because now that the gap's as well, that is like really big. Like Vossi's got 8 seconds to Adri, and then Adri's got 7 seconds to Gunner, which is about to be 8 seconds. I'm pretty much useless now. Like the gaps are just too big, so I've got nothing to commentate. This is where, like, I'm just gonna. Yeah, because like, the gap between all of them is 8 seconds both ways on Adri, so it's like... Piney, what's your score prediction for Heroes Final? Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Because England has been playing absolute rubbish through the entirety of Euros, and have literally got lucky in every single knockout round. Like, they were probably even lucky to get through groups. Has Vossi made a mistake somewhere? Because that gap has just gone down. Adji was 8 seconds behind Vossi there. But now Adji's within 6. Vossi, have you made a mistake, sir? Have you made a mistake, Mr. McLaren? You clearly have. If Adri's back in under 7. Obviously, Adri want to keep it under 7. Yeah. And then obviously, Spain has not been much better. So, if I'm being honest, I think the final is going to go to penalties. In my honest opinion. I think it will go to penalties. And speaking of the Euros final, it will kick off in precisely 7 minutes, if my clock is not wrong. RC just left the server. Right. That also annoys me as well. When people join the server, and when one race goes to pot like that did for RC, people just leave. I hate that. Like, that actually annoys me when that happens. People join a racing league, they pretty much join for one race, and if the race goes bad, they're just gone. Which I don't understand. Oh, that's interesting! Vossi just picks up a 3-second time penalty now for track limits. And we caught that on stream as well. So this race is now just got even better for Adri. Adri now just needs to keep within 10 seconds and not pick up any more warnings, and they get the win. This has just got a whole lot more interesting now, folks. Like, we just got to keep an eye on that gap between Adri and Vossi. It is currently 6.5 seconds. So, we'll have to see if that, if it comes down or not. But yeah, Michael, I would honestly still report, even if RC's left the server, I would still report, the defensive maneuvers by Adri, because both were very aggressive. Because there's two different occasions. One was before the final corner, and then the other one was just before turn 1. I would report Adri for both of them, in my opinion. Because they were a bit aggressive defending. And now this is why I'd be like, Adri's dropped, was about 6.5 seconds behind, but it's now dropped to 7.5. So they've made a mistake somewhere, unless Vossi is pushing. Okay, no, Vossi's been pushing. I'm gonna try to find the other one I put in. Yeah, it was I think it was the lap before. It was roundabout, because RC said it was twice in 2 laps. So check at the start of that lap, and if it wasn't at the start of that lap, it was at the start of the lap before that one. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Oh no, Andrew's just thrown away! Andrew just needs to not get any more penalties! Oh no! Andrew just threw away a free win! We're on lap 15 of 18. And Andrew just picked up 6 seconds of penalties. Oh, that's really bad, because they're just over 7 tenths behind if the race was to finish now. Unless Vossi picks up another 3 seconds, which I don't think is going to happen. Oh, Adri, you just threw... How could you throw away a free win like that? I say, unless Vossi makes a mistake somewhere, this win just goes... now crept back to Vossi. I bet Vossi in their chair is now happy and be like, nice. As long as I don't make a mistake, I've got this. But we'll have to see if that gap comes down, because it is about 8 seconds. So as long as Vossi doesn't make a mistake or pick up another 3 seconds. If they pick up another 3 seconds, this race then goes back to Adri. But not entirely sure. Because the gap is 8.1. If I was Vossi, I would try and build the gap and try and make it so it is 10 seconds on the last lap, if you can, I would say, just to be safe. Obviously, Vossi will not want to push too hard to get more penalties, but like just in the off chance, I would try and push a little bit more, especially on like the straights. And on maybe on the exit of corners. Unless Adri makes a mistake. Because now the gap is 10 seconds. I was saying that Vossi might need to go a bit faster, but I think Adri's had a small slide, so the gap is now over 10 seconds. So even if Vossi gets another 3-second penalty, it is not going to matter. And Adri is not going to get the win now. Which will be unfortunate. And for some reason, it's not coming up who's got... So I don't know what's going on, because for some reason, I think everything is bugged. So like, if you watch the fastest laps in the top corner, it says like they're 30 seconds ahead in the first sector split. And then as you get around the lap, they're 55 seconds behind. So... how has that happened? You watch this first sector split, you'll see what I mean. So there you go, 35.1. Gap is now 11 seconds between Adri and Vossi. Obviously we lost Lucky because of their mistake by themselves, so that is unfortunate for Lucky. We lost Tyler because of mistakes of their own as well, losing pretty much their entire front wing, and they also had 10 seconds of penalties for speeding in the pit lane, so they just went into the pits and retired. And then for RC, a couple of incidents with Adri, which saw them get really annoyed and just retire and leave the session. So, and if my clock is not wrong, I'm pretty sure we're about 30 seconds away from the start of the final, and someone has come into chat saying England 2-1 Euros final. This is where I'm like, I don't think so. Even though both England and Spain have both been a little bit rubbish, I think it's just gonna go to penalties, in my honest opinion. So we're on the last lap of the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Bossi has a comfortable, pretty much 30-second gap, and man just got some airtime. His front wheels literally off the road, and I like it when I see that happening, because that is actually kind of funny, because when your front wheels go in the air, you have no steering. If the wall's any closer, that could have been a very bad mistake for Vossi. Up, and Gunnar is facing the wrong way. I think Gunnar was facing literally the wrong way. That's unfortunate for Gunnar, but Gunnar will just pick up a free podium. So, and I think this will be Vossi's third win in a row as well. I'll have to check results after, but I'm pretty sure Vossi's won every single race. As they come around the last corner, the Euros final has probably kicked off by now. So I'm pretty sure after this race is finished, everyone will be like, I'm out of here, time to go watch Euro. Obviously, gotta wait for Adri and Finn across the line. Adri's also made another mistake somewhere, so it's gonna be 8.2 the gap Vossi had in the end, and now we just wait for a Gunner after man had a spin. Hey, come on, Gunner. Chop chop. Hurry up. And there we go. Gunner across the line to finish off the podium. Obviously, it was a very unfortunate race for our three non-finishers, RC, Tyler, and Lucky. Unfortunate to all of them. Obviously, Gunner gets driver of the day because he gets from last to a podium, pretty much. Yep. So we'll just skip through the. There's a Vossi top step of the podium again. Even though pick up the 13 seconds of penalties, 3 for track limits, and 10 for the pits. So there's your. And for some reason, Gunner has fastest lap. The fastest lap has bugged again. It's only showing 35:23. Sorry, 35:33, 23, 31, 34. Nice bug again. Nice bug. So Vossi wins, Adri second, Gunner third, and RC, Tyler, and Lucky are your non-finishers. So we will see you again next weekend for the Tier 1 and Tier 2 races, where we are racing at the Hungaroring. Tier 1 is on Saturday, and you should be looking to start at 7:30 British time, and then the Tier 2 race will be on the day after on the Sunday, and we'll be back to regular start time, which will be 8 PM, because we only started an hour earlier today, so for those people in the EU who race can watch the Euros final, which is now kicked off today. I assume about 4 minutes into the game, so hopefully it goes well. Obviously, me being from England, I'm hoping they win, but probably not going to happen. But anyway, enough of that. We'll see you next weekend for the Hungaroring. Tier 1 on Saturday, Tier 2 on Sunday. But for now, we will see you later.